Hi everyone, it's Miriam Ortiz Y Pino with More Than Organized here with another More Than Organized Monday. And today we're going to be talking about the fact that you actually have to do the work. I know it seems weird. It seems like if you just read about it or you take an online course or you ask a question and you get it answered that it should actually be done. But that's not actually how it works. So you have to do the work. But before I get into exactly how to get yourself to do that, let me just remind you that you can go to morethanorganized.net. Lots of free resources there. You can opt in to get informed about all the new programs and information and get updates on when the blog comes out. And of course, you can always sign up for the 1-minute mail solution kit, which is one of the things that prompted this particular video, because I was talking to one of my clients last week and she was a little bit frustrated and overwhelmed. And a few weeks ago, we had set up her mail solution kit area and set up all the parts of that puzzle for her. And then 2 weeks later, she was completely overwhelmed by the mail again, the amount of paper that was coming in, and she was feeling very pressured that she needed a bunch of time to take care of it. And when I asked her if she was actually doing the first step, which is just sorting her mail, she said, well, no, I haven't been doing that. And it was an aha moment for her and for me to say, well, a system won't work if you don't do the work. So I set up the 1-minute mail solution kit to be the fastest way to learn how to sort your incoming mail, whether it's physical mail or email, just a way of thinking about the different kinds of information that come into your life. And it's very easy. There's only 5 things you can do with your mail, and you have one spot for each of those things to happen that you put it into. So you've moved it one step into the process. And so all you have to do is the first step, and you will feel less overwhelmed. Okay, so anytime you are feeling overwhelmed about being organized or getting to the things you need to do, take a quick look and see, am I actually doing the work I was supposed to be doing? Did I do the things that need to happen for this to get done or for this to be in progress so that I'm not overwhelmed? Do I have a good handle on what the overall picture of that looks like? And if you use the steps and you follow your steps, you're not going to be as overwhelmed because you will be in control. You will know what to do next. Overwhelm tends to come from that feeling of I'm not sure where I am or what to do. And that is a matter of orienting. You have a system in place, you have a plan of attack, you have a little bit of thought going into what do I do with the obstacles? What if something comes up? How do I recover from that? Thinking those things through, which I've talked about on these videos before, the actual steps to getting organized, that planning step is very important to deal with this problem of feeling like you did it, but it's not working. That's because you haven't practiced. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, just go back to the steps. Do the steps. For habits to be formed, and really habits are the foundation of being organized. It's that automatic behavior that allows you to clear the clutter regularly, quickly. It allows you to know where things are, when to replace them, how you take care of them. All those things can become habits, but you have to practice enough to let it be in your unconscious. You don't have to think about it anymore. And in the early days, you have to think about it a lot. And that's where that feeling of overwhelm is from. So just know, go back to your steps, do the steps, and do them in the right order. So for instance, in the 1-minute mail solution kit, the first thing is to set up 4 spaces for these 4 different kinds of paper that you're going to save, go, and the trash area. So it's really 5. And then every day, all you do is put the 10 to 20 pieces of mail that come in your inbox into those 4 places, whatever the next step would be for those 4 places. And then you have the time scheduled on your calendar to work on that particular task. So one of them is to read, the stuff you have to review and read, and you're not even sure what it is yet. Well, that goes into your to read pile. And then every day when you have your to read time, you work on that pile then. So it's no longer overwhelming. You know where this information is and you know what to do with it. The hard part is getting in the habit of doing the to read time every day or the bill paying time every week or whatever the other categories are. And you can check it out at the 1-minute mail solution kit It's over on morethanorganized.net. But the point is there's steps. There's 5 steps to that particular process, and you have to do them in order or you won't develop the habit. So just get in that frame of mind that I'm learning something new, I'm going to have to practice. So the frustration also shows up when you actually know the answer, but you're not doing it. So you know I should have sorted the mail, but I just didn't do it. So I'm going to blame the fact that I'm overwhelmed and don't have time and everything else and the kids and the husband and the dog and the work, and blame everything else instead of taking responsibility for the fact that I just haven't learned it yet. It's not unconscious behavior yet. I'm still practicing. I know what to do. I have to remember that I know what to do, and then I have to do it. And then I get the result I'm looking for. And unfortunately, our brains actually think that when we learn something new, if we intellectualize it and understand it intellectually, that we've actually done it. And it's not true. You need to have that mind-body practice connection so you get the muscle memory of, yes, I do it. And by doing it, you can achieve your desired outcome. By just thinking about it, you're only part of the way there. Okay, so just know that you have to do it. The dishes don't put themselves away. There's no organizing fairy. So when you're frustrated, go back to the beginning. What was the thing I was learning to do? What were the steps? How do I do those? When am I going to do them? And then do those steps. Then you won't feel as overwhelmed or frustrated because you will know what to do, how to do it, what order to do it in, and when you're going to be doing it. All right, I hope that helps when you're feeling overwhelmed or frustrated by getting organized or learning anything new for that matter. Don't forget, again, you can use the 1 Minute Mail Solution Kit to practice if you want. It's available over at morethanorganized.net. It's an audio and a workbook on how to deal with your incoming information and where to put it all. And you can get it all right there at morethanorganized.net. Also, I would really love to hear from you. I want to know what you want to learn about. I want to know what you want to hear about. And if you would, please, I'd love for you to share with me what you want to hear about. So put it in the comments below, and I will try to get to your topic in the upcoming weeks and create some really great information for how you can be better organized. Thanks. See you next week.